What's up, y'all? Everyone is here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. This will be somewhat of a quick video because I'm a little late to the party on creating a video like this, but it is going over Fabon, the Lord Entertainer Fabon. And I want to go over his kit because I actually haven't personally gone through it, but I did watch the video where he was played through on Raid's channel, Raid Shadow Legends official channel for YouTube. Definitely check that out if you haven't done so already. But Lord Fabon, I think he's going to be an amazing champion just from watching that video, but I want to read through his kit with you today, if you haven't gotten to it yourself. So, service and death for his ability. He is a support champion, and he is a spirit support. Let me move myself over to the side so it actually looks like I'm looking at him rather than looking over somewhere else. Each hit, he attacks one enemy 2 times. Each hit steals 10% of the target's turn meter. Places a true fear debuff for 2 turns if the target's turn meter is fully depleted. Interesting. So 20% turn meter, and it steals it, which makes him faster, boosts his speed. That's a pretty dirty ability. I like this ability a lot. Now, the downside is, of course, more than likely when you're in arena, live arena, maybe in arena you can focus this a little bit more, but in live arena it's a little bit harder to target the specific champ that you want. It can work. I just think the true fear is not going to be placed as often as you might think, at least not in the first round or first couple of attacks in live arena. So, but the true fear can work more so, I feel like, for PvE settings, where you're stuck in Doom Tower or something, or maybe you're stuck in Faction Wars. That's going to work really well there in PvE. Not as crazy in PvP, but it is decent though. It's still a strong ability. In terms of him versus, say, Armand's A1 is way stronger. He just depletes turn meter of a target and then puts a skill on cooldown, basically. Potential chance to. On this guy's A2, attacks one enemy, places a petrification debuff for 1 turn, has a 75% chance of placing a true fear debuff for 2 turns on all other enemies who are not under fear or true fear, super susceptible to getting himself sheeped. So you're probably going to want to put feral on him. You're definitely going to want to try to put one of those new sets as well. I believe it's called Pinpoint. Yes, Pinpoint. So you're definitely going to want to put Pinpoint on this guy as well if you can do it. And then the passive activates the skill when an enemy under a fear or true fear debuff successfully uses a skill. Okay. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. See, that could be nasty. Whenever an enemy under fear or true fear debuff successfully uses a skill, this ability activates. That's crazy. And then just petrifies them? What? If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, only one will activate. Yeah, that sounds crazy. I can't wait to see people playtest this. This is a pretty crazy ability. Super, super insane for wave control for PvE. Obviously, if you're an endgame player, you probably have other means of being able to control waves for Doom Tower or other areas of the game. This guy is going to be nasty also in Curse City. So against the waves in Curse City, if you're still struggling to get Carnage, this guy is going to help a lot in certain stages of Curse City. So do not sleep on this. Just these 2 abilities are strong already. These are already 2 very strong abilities. And this is on a 3-turn cooldown if you can get a book. And it only needs 4 books here. So 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. He only requires 10 books. That's really low for a legendary. That's actually not bad. So on his A3, Spectral Flourish, attacks all enemies before attacking. 75% chance of decreasing the duration of all enemy buffs by 3 turns? Damn, there's so much buff strip in this game now. It's absurd. You've heard me talk about it on my last couple of videos. There's no resistance meta. I think they should bring back a resistance meta. I don't even think there ever really was a resistance meta. Maybe when the game first came out, but I mean, come on. At least allow people to get resistance on their champions. Has a 75% chance of increasing the cooldown of all enemy skills by 3 turns? Grants an extra turn if there are no buffs on the enemy team after the attack. This is a disgusting ability. On a 4-turn cooldown, and their skills are on cooldown for 3 turns, and it's on a 4-turn? That's nasty. Plus, he'll get another turn, potentially. Wow, this guy's going to be busted. But he's so awesome, though. Like, I want this guy, obviously. I want this guy. I need to go for this fusion. I have not gone for a fusion in the last 2 or 3 fusions on my main free-to-play account. You should definitely be going for this guy 100% just because of this Spectral Flourish. Like, if you don't have a Void Legendary that can increase cooldown of the enemies by 3 turns. Now, they did just give us Alice, keep in mind, an attack-based champion that can work really hand-in-hand with this guy. So you can constantly keep your enemy's skills on cooldown, right? So you could also build Alice for just full damage, not as much accuracy. I do recommend a little bit of accuracy on her, but not as much accuracy. This guy goes in for the lead, basically. He has an increased speed aura, 19%, which is nice as well. But he can go and lock them out, and then Alice goes and kills them. If she doesn't kill them, maybe she locks them out even further as needed, but it's not even necessary. But yeah, it's pretty... Well, I guess if champions have 5-turn cooldowns, he locks out for 3 turns, Alice locks out for 2 turns. Boom, they're on full cooldown. So this guy could work really well paired with Alice. Super strong champion. Plus, my account, I've had my account for almost 5.5 years. Free to play, fully free to play. And on that account, the only person that I have for lockout is Alice for 2 turns. That epic champion, Alika, locks out for 2 turns, similar to Alice. But she's an epic, of course. And then I have Basher. And Basher locks out for, I think, 2 turns as well. So this guy comes in on my roster as essentially my Void Legendary. If you think about it, he's not a Void Legendary, so he's still going to potentially weak hit because he attacks all enemies. So that's the downside. He's kind of like a Crixia. Crixia is also a Spirit Affinity, I believe. Yeah, Spirit Affinity. And her issue is she weak hits. So that's going to be the downfall of this guy, is weak hitting in Arena. But for PvE, honestly, he's still going to be disgusting. No matter what, he's still nasty so far of a kit. For his passive, Ghost with the Most. Interesting. Whenever an enemy is revived, place a True Fear debuff on that enemy for 2 turns. If there are multiple champions on the team with this skill, this effect will only activate once. Dang. Removes any stun, freeze, sleep, provoke, fear, true fear, and petrification debuffs from this champion before the start of their turn. He's legit immune and has no cooldown. He's immune to all CC. Holy crap, that's insane. That is insane. This guy's so nasty. Oh my god, you have to go for this guy. Woohoo! Wow. Wow. This guy's nasty. There's no reason why you should not be going for this champion. It's even good on endgame accounts. Like, so nasty. Thank you, Plarium. Thank you. I really needed this, though, on my account, personally. I really needed a champion like this. And I know you guys probably do, too, out there. Especially for an early mid-game player. This guy's disgusting. So, definitely try going for this guy. He's going to be massive on anyone's account. One other thing I wanted to showcase really quickly is this right here, the community landing puzzle page, or page for the puzzle. You want to use this link, and I'll try my best to remember to put it in the description of this video. Remember to leave a like on the video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Would really appreciate that. But you only have up until March 31st to utilize this link. It does give you some free goodies, so remember to do that. And here are the goodies. So you do get 10 XP brews, 100% XP boost, a energy refill, 500k silver, as well as 2 multi-battles. So that's 50 multi-battles each. So this is mine. Of course, this is not going to work for you. I've already claimed this one, so you're not going to be able to use this promo code here. Just make sure you follow this link. It brings you to a web page. You got to do a quick puzzle. Once you finish the puzzle, which is really easy, then it'll bring you here, give you your reward, and you're good to go. So if this helped you out at all, please consider leaving a like on the video. Again, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on a video soon. Take care.